But definitely, if you're in a vehicle and you've got no Bluetooth, something like this is fantastic. Or even walking around the house and making calls. Although this review is primarily about these Blackview Airbuds 3, which are these, I just want to put them into context and the price of them into context. So Samsung, £200, Huawei, £200, Apple, £200, Jabra, around about £200, might have been about £180. The Blackview 3, £40. They've actually been purchased as a gift for my friend because he hasn't got a vehicle with Bluetooth at the moment. So he's driving around with the iPhone balanced on his knee. He won't splash any money out on anything like this. And I think that's primarily because he doesn't appreciate the value of the technology and what it can give him. But if you've ever used anything like this, you know how beneficial it is. So if we just go through the Blackview 3s, I'll just pop these to one side. Close them up. Right. Nice small case. If you take them out, they're a bit like the AirPods. They're difficult to get out. You've just got to watch that they don't flick everywhere. You've got roughly 5 hours of use off one charge, or 15 hours if you use the charge that's in the box as well. And that will depend on how loud, what you're using them for, etc, etc. They're very, very comfy, ergonomic. They actually look exactly like the Apple ones, to be honest with you. 5.1 Bluetooth, which is excellent, gives you good distance, and it cuts down on the use of the battery. They do operate independently, so if the battery goes in one, you can pop it on charge while you're still using the other one, so you're not going to lose any calls or anything. It's IPX7 waterproof. I think the main thing about them though is you can control them by tapping the side, and it allows you that way to use a voice assistant. So I use Alexa and Google depending on what these are connected to, which allows you to get them to call whoever it is without you having to pick your phone up and do it yourself. Really useful. And all that for £40. Right, let's have a look at it in a bit more depth. So to cover off probably the most important thing, and that's how do they sound? Well, there's some good bass with them. They're not the loudest of true wireless earbuds that I've tried. And they don't come with their own app like the Huawei and Jabra do. But as I say, for what you're getting, for the money, for the £40 that I've paid for them, they really, really do sound good and operate at a high level. So as you can see, it's a really small holder. And when you open it up, the light comes on just to show you that it's fully charged. When you take these out of the case, they connect automatically once you've Bluetoothed it to whatever device it is. So this is to my phone at the moment. If we have a look on the bottom of the case, it's a USB-C connector. You obviously get that cable to be able to charge them up, and that's USB to USB-C. You can operate both of them by clicking them, and you can play or pause with 2 clicks. You can take it to the next song with 3 clicks. You can reply with 2 clicks. You can hang up with 2 clicks. You can refuse a call by just holding it for 2 seconds, and you can get the voice assistant by holding it for 2 seconds. And if you click it 4 times, it basically resets it. Okay, so you can see them and in summary, again, £40. They do everything that you would want them to do, and probably a bit more for that price. Value-wise, depending what you use them for, much better value than those others that I showed you earlier on. But definitely, if you're in a vehicle and you've got no Bluetooth, something like this is fantastic. Or even walking around the house and making calls, being able to release your hands for other things is it's a good thing.